My name is Brooke-Lynn and I am in Panama City just 2 weeks after the devastating Hurricane Michael struck. You know, behind me you can see that even after 2 weeks there are still many trees down, lots of roofs are still off their houses, and it's still very much the aftermath of a disaster. So today I'm going to talk about the responsibilities of citizens during a disaster. And so these responsibilities start way before the disaster actually even strikes. So the first responsibility that citizens have is to be informed. You know, this means following the media, watching the news, listening to the authorities as what could happen, what's probably going to happen, and what you need to expect to happen. You know, with Hurricane Michael, they were watching the storm from its beginning, but nobody could really plan for or predict how intense the storm was actually going to be. Which leads you into the second responsibility, which is to plan, you know? So best practice would be to plan for the worst case scenario. This way you're prepared for the worst and anything really in between. So also with the planning phase, that means if you're going to evacuate, then you know the evacuation routes, you know when you're going to evacuate, and you have a place to stay for a significant amount of time if necessary. But on the other hand, if you are going to stay, you need to make sure that you have planned a safe location, your windows are boarded up, and you have a 72-hour kit. This means that in your 72-hour kit, you have enough food, water, blankets, medical supplies, and anything that you might need in order to last and survive for up to 72 hours after the disaster while first responders are getting to you. So then after the disaster, what is the responsibility? The main responsibility, and probably the most important thing that citizens and victims can do, is going to be to help each other. And so, as you can kind of see just standing here, it's very overwhelming, and it would be easy to let the fear and the panic of the disaster overwhelm you and let that drive your actions. And when you let those emotions drive your actions, that's when you get into the deviant behavior and the crime and the violence and the looting. And so that's actually counterproductive to any relief operation that is in place right now. So with the helping people, the main thing is a positive, steady mindset. And so with this mindset and this calm manner, then that's really when the pro-social actions and behaviors are going to take place. And so that goes in with helping people, and if you're not immediately injured or hurt and you see somebody else, you can go and help them. But most importantly, it's going to be working with the authorities. That's really what's going to help everything go smoother, the relief effort to be more successful overall. And so even here, when it comes, this is the backyard of a loved one's house. And in the front yard right now, I don't know if you could hear the machinery in the background, but they have friends who have volunteered to help them. And so the front yard, they're moving trees out right now, and they're gonna move into the back this afternoon. But it would be so much worse without the comfort of friends and communities standing up together. So the main things to help everything go smoothly: stay informed, right? Be prepared and plan, and then help each other afterwards. And those are the main responsibilities.